R&B is dead. I've been seeing some articles talking about R&B is dead. I get what you mean. R&B is not mainstream or as mainstream as it was back in the 90s and 2000s. Totally get that. But it's definitely not dead. If you think it's dead, go look up The Real Tank or Tank. Look up Joe, look up Boyz II Men, look up Craig David, look up Jagged Edge, Cisco, Drew Hill. Look up all the groups that you actually used to like from the 90s and 2000s, and you'll notice that they've likely been making albums since then. Maybe not consistent albums, but they've at least made a few albums since then. Now the artists that I follow the most, Craig David, Boyz II Men, Tank, Joe, they've made, Brian McKnight as well, they've made consistent albums. It's been non-stop since back in the day, and their sounds have transformed as well. They've created new kind of music, new kind of R&B, not like pop fusion, I don't mean like that. I mean they've created like their own, they've put new touches on R&B. It's very alive. You just need to go find it, okay? I used to get my television from just watching like Rage, which is an Australian TV music show, or like MTV type shows that we had in Australia. But now I don't get my thing from watching television anymore. I used to get it from maybe the radio. I don't listen to the radio now. I used to get it maybe from going to the shop and seeing what CDs are out. I don't do that now. Okay, I purely use the internet to find the artists I want to find. You can use Google Music. I don't use Apples or iPods or whatever, so I don't know anything about iProducts, but I use a Samsung and PC. So you can use and you can find any kind of music you want from any artist you want. Just type in the genre. Type in RnB, R with an and, not like R&B like how I call my channel, RnB, and look it up. Look up soul. You find music, Soul Child. You find so many artists still doing their thing from back in the day, and I'm sure there's a lot of new artists that I've never heard of that do R&B. I'm just obsessed with a couple of artists that I really like, and I tend to listen to their music a lot. Justin Guarini I really like, Ruben Studdard, Lamar. Go on my website, rnbsinginglessons.com, and on the bottom there's all the artists that I love. And look all of them up, and there's plenty of R&B music from them. If there isn't new music, then I'm wrong about them. But for a lot of them, there is new music, and it's been constant music. They're just not in the charts. They're just, they're not in the charts because the charts is friggin' taken over by like 10 artists or whatever it is, the same artists who all sound like they're bringing out the same kind of music nearly, like almost the same exact genre or the same type of music with fusion elements of other styles, but it really all sounds very similar. So if you want great R&B, go look for it. It's not going to be handed to you anymore. You got to find the right kind of knowledge. Okay, not all the stuff is, the people that are in control of the record companies, they decide what kind of music they want you to hear. They have a lot of money. They give the money to the radio stations. They play the music that they want them to play. So I encourage you to find the music that you like to listen to and follow and support that music by buying it, going online and buying the music from the artists you like, searching for them, and not just listening to whatever is on the radio or in the charts. I personally don't listen to the radio. I don't even know what's on the charts. People come to me and say, sing this, or can I learn that? I've never heard it before. I've got no problem with it. And I teach my students songs that I've never heard, like all kinds of new songs that are in the radio or whatever. But I've never heard it before, and I don't listen to it. And that's great that there's a big variety of music, but don't think that R&B is dead. Like, I'm sure classical music is not dead, even though it's not in the charts. It's definitely not dead, right? I'm sure there's people composing classical pieces right now. I'm sure there's people composing jazz. You don't see that in the charts. So don't give up on your favorite genre, especially not R&B. It's there. Go support the artists. Buy their albums. They cost money to go in a studio and get producers and get songwriters and record yourself. So support those artists by buying their albums, not illegally downloading them. And go look for it. You know, plenty of music out there. See ya.